Hello and welcome to our mod spotlight in Minecraft. This is the Exploding Dimensions mod for 1.8.9 and it adds some mobs, some dimensions and some weapons and armour. This is the armour. We've got wooden armour, dirt armour, noob armour, which you make out of noob crystals, and I'll show you how to get those later. You've got fire armour, which, if completely worn, like the whole set, if you wear the whole set, it will give you hunger saturation, fire resistance, and it will just basically cause fire wherever you walk. Not recommended if you're building a wooden house. And of course, emerald armour, out of emeralds. So we'll start off with the weapons. We've got the gun, gold bow, diamond bow, emerald bow, a red knife, the orange knife, and the diamond killer. Okay, the gun is just basically a one-shot kill on everything, pretty much, if you can actually get it to hit, because it's a bit buggy and sometimes just misses completely. The gold bow just fires arrows and kills everything. The diamond bow fires arrows and kills everything. But the emerald bow fires arrows and kills everything. Okay, and now we've got the red knife, which if you use it as a melee weapon with left click does like nothing. But if you right click, John Cena's face pops out, and if it hits the floor, it just causes an explosion. It's just ridiculous. Yeah, you get the idea. And then we've got the orange knife, which doesn't do much on melee either. But if you shoot it, John Cena's face on fire will pop out, and wherever it will land will just cause fire, emit the lightning bolt sound. Yeah. And the last one is ridiculously destructive. It's not destructive, it just kills everything. The diamond killer. As you can see, it shoots flaming hot dogs if it's being held. So it can get pretty, out of hand. And just look at the knockback. It kills everything. I mean, anything you move your reticule over while you're holding this, it's just going to be dead. You're not going to find the corpse. Whoever made this was a madman. This is just insane. Okay. That's the weapons and armor done. Now on to the mobs. There's about, I think, 9 different mobs that they add. There's the pink creeper, which is just a creeper that's pink, and it just explodes like a normal creeper. You got the ice zombie pigman, which is just the badly textured zombie pigman. That seems like it's just weird, but yeah. You got the pink sheep, which is horrifying, and also gives you an annoying health bar. Living emerald block, which is just an emerald block that lives, basically. Golden pig. Diamond creeper, which is just a blue creeper, does nothing else. A mouse, which is just a retextured silverfish. A diamond pig, which is the pig made out of diamond ore. And a noob. Well, that is, of course, the classic noob skin. So, of course, noob. Now, kill everything. This weapon is so much fun to use. If you ever need to clear a room of monsters on your creative world or whatever, this is the thing to use. It's just death. Okay. Now on to the dimensions. There's lots of different dimensions. There's 10 dimensions in this mod, and each of them has its own separate portal out of vanilla blocks and its own separate igniter. So the first one is made out of wood, like this, and the igniter is flint and wool. Don't ask me the logic behind that. It works. So, okay, let's check it out. This is the wood dimension, or wool dimension, whatever. It might take a while to load. All of these might take a while to load. Okay, here we go. This place is just basically an endless forest. And you've got to believe me when I say endless, because I tried and got lost and couldn't find my way back. There's mushrooms on the trees, which makes sense. And it's just a forest, a nice, beautiful forest. This is one of the most imaginative dimensions. The rest can get a bit predictable. So I'll just set the time to 0. Okay, this is the diamond dimension with the flint and diamond. By the way, sorry if I haven't been showing you any of the ways to craft any of this stuff, because I'm on Windows 10 and I can't get the Minecraft beta to work, so I can't get any I installed, because the latest version for it is 1.8, not 1.8.9, and basically I spent 3 hours trying to do this, and this is what you got, so... Okay, the diamond dimension. You can probably guess what's in the diamond dimension. And you'll see in a minute if my computer can do it. Okay. Yup, you guessed it. It's just diamonds everywhere. Just everywhere. If you just dig down, it's diamonds. Just diamonds forever. You can see how this might be a bit overpowered. Because once you've got like 10 or 14 diamond blocks, you can just... infinity. You get the idea. There's a lot of diamonds. Okay, now... oh crap. Oh well. Now for the next one. This one is made out of netherrack. It uses the flint dipped in lava. And if you go through, this may lag the game a lot, because I tried this one and it's just insane. There's just lava everywhere, and it's so laggy because it's just lava. There's lava everywhere. This is just a lava world. It's ridiculous. Of course, if you had like the fire armor, you could like live here, but no sane person would live there. Okay, then we've got the flint and ice for the ice dimension. And let's go through. Yeah, sorry if I can't show you how to craft all these things, just because any eye doesn't work. Okay, so this is slightly more interesting than some of the others. It's just a gigantic world made out of ice, but it looks a bit like a cave system, sort of, made of ice. There's ponds everywhere, and of course there's this weird ore in here everywhere. This is noob ore, and if you smash it with a pickaxe, I don't know what level, you get noob crystals, which is what you make the noob armor out of. Also, there's noob tools as well. The armor's actually surprisingly good for something called noob armor. But yeah. Okay, now the flint and gold for the gold dimension. Let's go inside. See the golden age of world or whatever. Shut up. Okay. This is slightly more interesting than the diamond dimension, because this one's just completely made out of gold, except, look, lava. It's amazing. It's not just completely diamond. Also, the mobs that I showed you earlier, they only, I think, spawn in these dimensions that I'm showing you. But I'm not sure, because I haven't played around with this much. So yeah, this is the gold dimension. Everything's made out of gold. Looks more like a butter dimension. Delicious. And now for the next one, the emerald dimension. Now, class, if you've been paying attention, you can probably guess what happens here. If you've been paying attention, which I'm not surprised if you haven't been. Come on, load, please. Okay, there we go. Yep. 100 100 Spaceman points if you got the answer right. It's a dimension made out of emeralds. Yeah, and the thing about these worlds is, if you forget where your portal is, I mean, you're basically screwed. Because this is an entire world made out of blocks of emeralds, and your portal is made out of blocks of emeralds. The portal itself is green. I mean, if you get lost, you're pretty much lost forever. Oh, hang on. So this is the flint and coal, and these are blocks of coal. You light it like that. Bam. It's going. Now you're probably thinking, oh, this one's just going to be like a massive world made out of coal, isn't it? Guessed it, lol. No, you didn't, you noob. This is just the world made out of bedrock. It's horribly dark. It's just awful in here. I hate it. Of course, mobs spawn and lava for some reason. But if you like wander off here, you're never gonna find your portal. Because it's just pitch black and it's bedrock and it's horrific. Okay, now for the next one. The dirt dimension. This one is flint and dirt. There's glass on the floor because if you put dirt like on the floor above grass, the grass spreads the dirt, and then it has to be completely just dirt. It can't be. This portal can't be made out of grass blocks at all, otherwise it won't work. So yeah, that's why there's glass on the floor. This one is slightly more imaginative than some of the others. Okay, hang on. My laptop's dying on me. I'm alive. Okay, good. We're fine. This one is just made out of dirt. But here's the twist. There's trees, and also lava, and dead bushes, and mice. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, very easy to get lost in here. Okay, now for the last two. I saved the best for last. Okay, this igniter is called the Game Changer, and it looks a bit weird. Now, this is made out of glass blocks. You light it like that, and the portal's been textured just to say, impossible mode, impossible mode, impossible mode. Apparently it's impossible mode, as you might have guessed. But it doesn't actually seem that difficult to me, even though I haven't actually played it in survival, but I'm never going to, so yeah. This is just like the coal block bedrock dimension, except it's just soul sand everywhere. It's just soul sand, and it's dark, and it's horrible. See, there's nothing but soul sand in here. If you lose your portal, then you're screwed, like I just did. Because once you're in here, I mean, you're not going to be able to get out until you, like, throw yourself off a giant hill or something. And then you're going to lose all your stuff, and you're not going to know where you died. And it's just going to be a disaster. Okay, this one is probably the most destructive one in the game. Like, it would just break your computer if you did something wrong here. So it's made out of TNT blocks. You use the portal TNT, which is badly textured or just untextured. So, and so is the portal. So, it looks a bit weird. The actual dimension doesn't look too bad. But just make sure you don't put down a lever on the wrong block, because you probably guessed it. It's made out of nothing but TNT. Just TNT for miles. Now you can probably see why I said it would just break your computer. Because this is just insane. Setting off one of these would just blow up the entire world. It would blow up everything in this world. Just the entire world. And even if you've got like an amazing computer, it will probably just melt and dissolve into your hands as you lie crying on the floor. Yeah. Okay, so that was the Exploding Dimensions mod. Yeah, so it's out on 1.8.9. I found it on Curse. And yeah, so thank you for watching, and if you still want to watch stuff, tune in next time.